Title: The Beast of the Fjords. Part 1: The Obsession. The Bismarck was gone, slipped beneath the waves in 1941, but the nightmare wasn't over. Her sister ship, the Tirpitz, remained. She was the heaviest battleship ever built by a European navy, a steel giant casting a long, terrifying shadow over the Arctic. For the British, she was more than a ship. She was an existential threat to the convoys acting as the lifeline to the Soviet Union. From 1942 onward, the Allies were obsessed. The Royal Air Force threw everything they had at her. The Royal Navy tried mini-submarines to cripple her from below. Carrier-based aircraft tried to swarm her. But the Tirpitz was stubborn. She was damaged, scarred, and battered. But she wouldn't die. Part 2: The Trap. By late 1944, the RAF Bomber Command took the reins. After a raid dubbed Operation Paravane smashed the battleship enough to deem her unfit for open combat, the German High Command made a fateful decision. Gross Admiral Karl Dönitz ordered the Tirpitz to hide off the coast of Hakoya, near Tromsø. She would serve as a floating fortress, a massive artillery battery guarding the fjord. Dönitz believed the water there was shallow enough that even if she were hit, she wouldn't sink. He was wrong. The Germans dug in. They surrounded the ship with torpedo nets, anti-aircraft guns, and a fleet of fishing boats rigged with smoke generators to blind incoming bombers. But they couldn't hide forever. Part 3: The Fatal Mistake. On November 12, 1944, the endgame began. Operation Catechism. 32 modified Lancaster bombers from the legendary number 617 and number 9 squadrons roared off the runway in Scotland. They were carrying tall boys, massive earthquake-inducing bombs designed to crack the toughest armor. As the British approached, luck turned against the Germans. Observation posts spotted the bombers at 7:39 a.m., but assumed they were heading for Russia. The warning to the Tirpitz didn't arrive until 8:15 a.m. Worse, the request for fighter support from the Luftwaffe didn't go out for another hour. By the time the German fighters scrambled, it was already too late. Part 4: The Strike. At 9:41 a.m., the sky above Hakoya was terrifyingly clear. There were no clouds to hide the ship this time. The Lancasters dropped their payloads. The first tall boy missed, shaking the earth. The second didn't. It slammed into the Tirpitz amidships, punching through the armored deck and detonating deep inside. A third bomb struck the port side. The damage was catastrophic. The unsinkable floating fortress began to roll over. Within minutes, she capsized.